Hello fellows, we're back with another video. We've just finished up the draft and now we're going to get into free agency. So we'll take a quick look here and see everyone's overalls. By the way, the highest overall player in the draft is Bimbo at number 4 by the Grizzlies. Some people aged from when their prospect cards were taken, so some people that it said were 20 have now turned 21. This was definitely an older draft class. But, in my opinion, it's good to get this draft class out of the way because next year's draft class is probably going to be the greatest one ever. Memphis memed here and said to take him the lowest overall players, so we got a 59 and a 61. But yeah, that's the draft, that's their overalls. And let's jump into cap holds before we show the free agents. So I'll just scroll really quickly and make sure it's sorted with the highest at the top. Remember, you have to drop, who's that? Wemby with 84 million cap hold. That's going to be the highest, I guarantee it. Remember, you have to drop your cap holds in order to be able to afford more money in free agency. But anyways, here we go. These are the free agents. Obviously, Wemby's the top. He's an RFA though, and he's certainly going to get matched. Garrison Moss, coming off his title on his rookie contract, is now going to get paid. Looks like he's expecting about 40. Then we have the top unrestricted free agent, which is Bobby Portis, followed by Claxton and Okongwu, so 3 centers. Carney, who's restricted, followed by another center, Vucevic, and then Cam Whitmore. Again, not the greatest free agency class. Seems like most players just want to extend these days rather than going to free agency, which is good in some ways and bad in other ways, but let's get into it. Kobe Buffkin is the top point guard. He's unrestricted. I will scroll here till we get to about like the 74, 73 range and then go over to shooting guards. Yeah, so for shooting guards, this is one of the better positions. Center is probably going to be the best position in this free agency. So if you're needing a good center, this is the year for you. Grayson Allen. Small forwards, Cam Whitmore is the top unrestricted. He wants about 23 million. Then Klay Thompson, who's going to regress even more, I would assume. He's 38. This is probably also going to be his last year, so keep that in mind if you're offering him a multi-year deal. For power forwards, this is another really weak position. John Collins is the top power forward, who's literally just a role player, so no stars. And then center, this is definitely the strongest position. We have Wemby, who's restricted, but then a lot of good guys here at center who can definitely contribute. And we're going to go 2 days for this deadline, and then 1 day for the next deadline like usual. Free agency serves as a nice period for everyone to relax a little bit, take a couple days off from paying so much attention to the league and everything. I'll show cap tables now. This is including your cap holds, obviously. So we're going to see some wild numbers, especially from the Nuggets. I would expect their number to be extremely high. What else do I have to show other than cap tables? I guess I will show picks again because people might want to trade those during free agency. But you can't trade your 2033 picks until after free agency is over. Here's the Hawks, 37 over. 33 over for the Heat with their new GM, God. The Hornets are 35 over with their cap holds. Jazz have a lot of work to do this offseason after their title ring. Knicks have some space. We'll see who they want to go after. Honestly, the play in free agency, it almost seems like, is literally just to offer restricted free agents. Like, there's not really that many good unrestricted free agents. I mean, there's a couple good ones you can pursue every year. Like Bobby Portis, he's okay. He's pretty good. He's an 87. But really, when it comes down to it, it doesn't hurt to just use a bunch of offers on restricted free agents because someone might not match. And then you'd have the opportunity to sign that player. Pacers are over the hard cap right now with their cap holds. As far as rookie potentials, actually I'll mention that at the end of the video, just in case. 54 over for the Rockets. 20 under for the rebuilding Spurs, who I believe ended up with the 5th pick this year. They got extremely unlucky because that team is bad, and they had four teams jump them in the lottery. But this next year is going to be the real year to be bad, so obviously they'll be bad again, and hopefully they can get lucky with the number 1 pick this year. Blazers, I think, are right at the hard cap, maybe a tad under. Warriors are 34 over. And then the Wizards, 11. I think of all the teams that got screwed by like the play-in mistake that we made, I think the Kings have been the only one to submit a request for which player's contract to edit thus far, which was Mobley, and so we reduced his salary by $10 million. These are your MLEs, by the way. Almost forgot to show them. That's the Nuggets, so we need to scroll down to Moss, see 5.57 for them, 5.82 for the Pacers, 24 for Vegas, a lot of money for Detroit, Toronto with a lot of money as well, 5 for Houston, obviously a lot for the Spurs, 13 for the Thunder, a lot for the Wolves, 5 for the Blazers, 5 for the Warriors, and 13 for the Wizards. Show everybody's draft picks. The Bucks still have a ton of picks, even after ending up with, like 7 or 8 picks in the first round this year? Closer to 7, I think. Hawks also have a ton of picks from their trades. Oh, I have not inputted any of the trades yet, so I will do that after this. I apologize for that. I don't know if there is any trades to input. I know at least 2 out of the 3 of them cannot go through yet. But I'll input those, and then if you were a part of a trade and you want a screenshot, I'll send that to you. But I think that is it. We're gonna show rookie potentials and everything in the progression video, so you'll get to see your rookie's potential then. But until then, I guess good luck in free agency. Let me know if I missed anything or made any mistakes. We can edit it. We're happy to send screenshots, and the deadline will probably be in 2 days. Bye bye.